like to convey congratulations to all the candidates and also congratulations. I'd also like to welcome the families and friends of the citizenship candidates. We're here today to take part in a life-altering event, the transformation of the candidates into citizens of the United States of America. This is your ceremony, and as the son of immigrants, I appreciate the significance of the ceremony and the fact that I had the honor to preside over this ceremony is an example of the opportunities this great country provides to immigrants and their children. In prior years in this very courtroom, I have participated in the celebration of what is known as National Adoption Day. It is a joyous occasion as many young children officially become members of their new families. Today's naturalization ceremony is also an adoption ceremony. Each of you, as citizenship candidates, have decided to adopt the United States system. The ceremony will not be possible. First, I'd like to recognize and thank Naturalization Officer Rick Bassett. Rick, thank you very much. Also present from the Americanization League, we have Ms. Monica Thornford. And the League of Women Voters, Ms. Lois Meyer. I'd also like to thank Deputy Jake Costello from the Onondaga County Sheriff's Department for his assistance. We're also very honored this afternoon to have present a number of representatives of our local elected officials. And I'd first like to call upon Mr. Dexter McKinney, who's here on behalf of County Executive Joanne Mahoney. Mr. McKinney.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome.
On behalf of Onondaga County Executive Joanne Mahoney, I'd like to congratulate you all on this momentous occasion. And while you all have an individual story that's unique to your journey, you undoubtedly have at least one thing in common. And that is the opportunity to be a citizen in this great nation. Now, I can assure you that you've chosen wisely, as Onondaga County is an ideal place to be an American citizen. But it's up to each and every one of us to ensure that it remains that way. So it's up to us to make sure we get involved with our youth groups, to join our school boards. If our communities can be a little nicer, it's up to us to clean them up. If they can be a little safer, it's on us to start the neighborhood watch. Because ultimately, it's up to us to make sure that we leave our communities in better shape than we found it for our youth coming up behind us. It's also important that we get out and make sure we vote in every single election and encourage our neighbors to vote. Because the more people that vote in your neighborhood, the more power your neighborhood then has. I want to make sure that we are available to you on this journey. And if we can be of any assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. Our office is located on the 14th floor of the Civic Center. Again, congratulations and best of luck.
Next, I'd like to call upon Mr. Paul Jacques, who's here on behalf of the Mayor of the City of Syracuse, the Honorable Stephanie Meyer.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Mayor Meyer, I congratulate you all. If there is one thing constant about the American experience, it is the fact that it continues to change, either through new people or through new ideas. And it is through this change that as a country we remain to be the best on this planet. It is through this change that we continue to thrive, regardless of our background, gender, regardless of any religion or any creed. It is the embracement of this change that best expresses our American experience. As immigrants, you have a new challenge. And that is the challenge to continue this tradition, to embrace this tradition, so that, as Dexter said earlier, continue to shape the path of our children. In addition to that, I would like to thank you for choosing the city of Syracuse to be your new home. You will find that the city of Syracuse has so many qualities that you will find to embrace. And that is, you look around yourself, you will see different people. Different people that come with new ideas and innovations. You will see that is the best. That is America at its best. You will see that through that embracement of change and differences, you will see that that's why people like myself are standing in front of you. And it is through the embracement of that change that we as Americans remain to be the solid country that we are. Congratulations to all of you, and good luck with your endeavors.
Thank you. I'd also like to convey greetings from County Clerk Sandra Sheff. Unfortunately, County Clerk Sheff was unable to be present due to a last-minute obligation. However, I would suggest that those of you who have time after the ceremony to take a tour of the courthouse. Ms. Sheff's office is located on the second floor. It's a very interesting office where all documents and deeds are filed, but also if you have time, you can step up to the fifth floor where you have a library and take the stairs down. We have some beautiful murals on the third and fourth floor of the courthouse. Also, I'd like to recognize Mr. Robert Murphy, who's here as a local volunteer, very active with the local Nepalese and Bhutanese communities. And Mr. Murphy, want to please stand up and be recognized? Please very much.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
At this time, I would call upon Officer Bissett and present the candidates called to order. Officer.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is my pleasure to introduce 46 candidates for United States citizenship. They come from 20 countries of the world, including Bhutan, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Iraq, Philippines, Peru, Ukraine, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Pakistan, Jamaica, Belarus, Somalia, Cuba, Burundi, South Korea, People's Republic of China, Burma, India, Laos, and Egypt. Each person has voluntarily come forward to state his or her own personal declaration of independence from all former allegiances and loyalties, just as our forefathers did over 238 years ago. Each candidate is of good moral character, attached to the ideals and principles of the United States, and eligible in all respects for citizenship upon taking the prescribed oath of allegiance to the United States and its Constitution. I now ask that all candidates for naturalization please stand and remain standing until the oath of allegiance is administered.
Thank you. Please repeat after me. Remain standing with your right hand raised. The Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, in allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, so help me God. Congratulations. Recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I would call upon that we have one active duty military member who's here today, also who are not in uniform. Please step forward and lead us in the pledge.
Let's go. Pledge of Allegiance.
Everyone else, please rise. Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Longer old, grew from the immigrants transplanted here. Similarly, after the Second World War, my family came to this country from a refugee camp in Germany for displaced persons. And eventually, they became naturalized citizens, just like each of you today. Your children and grandchildren, as I was, will be born into citizenship. Through this naturalization process, we are consciously made aware and are given the opportunity to reflect on the importance American citizenship imparts. Every one of you have distinct reasons for becoming American citizens, but all of you have one commonality. Each of you has chosen to become American. We welcome you. Together we share its obligations and the rights of citizenship conferred upon us. We are proud and pleased that you have chosen Central New York to enrich with your own cultures, customs, and work skills. As you join us in reaping the benefits of American citizenship, recognize the responsibilities it also bestows. The first of these is your duty to the Constitution and our nation on every level, federal, state, and local. Our government was specifically constructed for the people, not over them. As an American citizen, you have the right and the duty to actively participate in your government by voting at every election. One voice can go a long way to make government officials respond to our needs and live up to our expectations. As a citizen, you must not only vote, but also write letters, attend meetings, perhaps join a political party, support a candidate, or run for office yourself. One voice can also change foreign policies, rectify injustices, and create a better environment for our children to grow up in. As a citizen, you also have other duties to keep your community a safe and orderly, participating in the judicial process, cooperating in the enforcement of law, coming forward as a witness in the interest of justice, or serving on a jury and by upholding the law. I welcome all of you as citizens of the United States. As of today, you are equal citizens, entitled to the same rights and privileges, and subject to the same obligations as Americans whose parents and grandparents and great-grandparents were born in this great country. I'm present before you today as one upon whom our country has bestowed innumerable blessings. It is my fervent hope that you too will be rewarded with the happiness and peace which accompanies citizenship in the United States of America. In closing, thank you for choosing our country in which to work and live. Good luck, and may God bless you, your family, and our nation. Thank you. Thank you. At this time, we'll now proceed with the certificate portion of our ceremony. You all this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judge will be coming around. He'll stand up in front and And when they announce you for the certificate, you're welcome to get a photo and move forward and take a photo. As I said earlier, the judge will be around later on after the ceremony if you need shots or
Christy Lee Pierce. Prem Lau Chamlagai. Valentina Utalova. Oksana. Sura Ijabovic. Martina Pula. Santi Wata. San Khalil. Sita Chimaria. Jason Wong. Alphonse Mugisha. Magdalena Carlos. Lisa Tersic. Vasil Boyko. Maha Rashid. Goma Jackaloda. Jerusha Mahusu Martin. Abda Mohammed. Dawn Chen. Two Clay. Han Suk Ko. Ari Nepal. Rukmini Nepal. Wei Ka.
Get a
Siam Rin.
photo of the document.
Bien So.
Goodbye.
Jack Simmons. Denise Levy Dawkins. Annie Gauri.